Hey guys, welcome back to BackPocketGameReviews, and today we're going to talk about the PlayStation 5. So, as several other news outlets have pointed out, Sony's exec had stated that the PlayStation 4 Pro was a mid-console update to take advantage of 4K and add HDR support. That was literally the point of it. It was just a small little mid-console update. But they did state that at some point during this interview, I believe it was with a German magazine or something along those lines. It was one of the heads of PlayStation, though. He did state that PlayStation 5 will eventually be coming, so Sony is not done with traditional console cycle, I suppose. But there might not be another part to this console cycle where the PlayStation 4 Pro gets bumped up, or like there's a PlayStation 4, well, maybe there could be a PlayStation 4 Pro Plus. No one asked about that. They specifically stated a PlayStation 5. And when you say PlayStation 5, that naturally makes you want to think next gen, like the next console. But he said that that was still a long time away for PlayStation 5. And he did say that, the PlayStation 4 Pro was the first time they had ever done something like that during a console cycle. So that still leaves you to wonder, though, will they actually do a PlayStation 4 Pro Plus? That's what we're going to call it for now, for all intents and purposes. So there is no proof that Sony's going to release another console that's slightly more souped up to keep this generation a little more prolonged. The PlayStation 4 Pro might just be the competitor to the Xbox One X. If you're not the person who has to have the top-of-the-line graphics out of your console, then it's not really that big of a deal to you either way, and chances are you probably didn't jump on the PlayStation 4 Pro when it came out. And keep in mind, if you're really the person who's hunting for just graphics or really what you care about, PC is probably the route you're going to go anyways. I think most of the people who are probably going to buy into the Xbox One X are already Xbox gamers, or people that maybe wanted to pick up an Xbox One and just kind of held off. But if you have a 4K TV, I'm sure that either one of those options do look somewhat enticing to you. I mean, I did go out and buy a PlayStation 4 Pro, and I didn't buy it because I was like, oh, 4K. I bought a PlayStation 4 Pro because I didn't have a PlayStation 4. And it would have been $300 for a PlayStation 4 or $400 for a Pro. And I have a 4K TV, so I was like, let's go for it. And I already had an Xbox One S, so I have something that can play 4K DVD, 4K Blu-ray, because the PlayStation 4 Pro doesn't do that. Sony's own proprietary format isn't supported by the PlayStation 4 Pro. But I'm not 100% sure if I'm willing to spend again to get an Xbox One X. It's not that I'm not excited for it, and it's not that I wouldn't love to have the bump up in graphics, but it's when I was buying a PlayStation, the difference here to me was I could get, you get what I'm saying. I didn't have one. Which we're going to talk more about that in another video anyways, that will be coming very soon. But I will be interested to see if Sony does release another update to the PlayStation 4 Pro. Like PlayStation 4 Pro Plus, 2TB hard drive, a little bit beefed up graphics card. Just something that'll be a little more on a competitive edge with the Xbox One X. Because as of right now, if you're just comparing them apples to apples, it does get a little more watered down. So I guess we'll find out eventually, which if they are planning on doing a PlayStation 5, I doubt they're going to release another mid-console upgrade. So my guess is it's probably just going to be the PlayStation 4 Pro, and the Xbox One X will be each of the two companies' big competition against each other. But Xbox may actually be done with the traditional console cycle is what we view it, because everything's running Windows now for them, so there's no real having to program backwards compatibility. It'll just work now. So it'll be really interesting to see where these two kind of go against each other, because I feel like the groundwork's getting laid for a very interesting battle, so to speak. which a lot of people think there's a console war going on. I would probably argue that this isn't so much a console war. The Sony versus Xbox console war has been a lot more polite than what Sega versus Nintendo was, which that was a true console war. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. So let me know how you feel about those. And then, yeah, just let me know if you think there's going to be a mid-console, another update for the PlayStation 4 Pro, or if you think they're just going to go to a PlayStation 5 the next time they make a console, which he did say was a long ways away. So do you mean long ways away as in there's going to be a filler, or long ways away as in that'll be the next time you get a new console from Sony? But guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a thumb on it. One of them likes. They help us grow the channel and the community. Also, stick around. There's going to be plenty more content coming for you, so stay tuned, guys.